Hi, Capricorns. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading for my Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and any cross watchers always welcome. Today, I'm going to ask our spirit guides what is coming towards you for love, what is happening around you, anything they want you to know at this time. So welcome back, everybody. Welcome to anybody that's newly drawn to this reading. Spirit, I call upon you for loving messages. What is it that you have for us at this time? What is it that you need us to hear, want us to know? I am listening for you now. I have ice, okay, ice cold. A little bit of a back burner feeling. Somebody put you on the back burner and you're kind of like, what is going on? Okay, surrender. You don't have control over what this person is thinking. Okay, if you are going back and forth with somebody and it's like, what the heck? They're in, they're out, what's going on? Opposite views. I don't know if we're necessarily fighting as much as consistency is a problem, or frequency, something like that. Spirit, please share with me. I have betrayal, broken promises. I don't know. I would say disappointments more than betrayal. I feel like this person is probably good when we're together, but when we're not together, all these kind of like mixed feelings come out. We need more give and take. All right. It's probably one of those connections where this person isn't giving enough of themselves, unfulfilled. I am wondering, like, what is going on in this connection? There's a lot of people that it's like a part-time love feeling, okay? Part-time job, not full-time. I only have so many hours in my month. I want to see you once a week. I want to see you twice a month. If you look at it in the big picture of things, is seeing somebody twice a month, 24 times a year enough? Is that count as a relationship? This is exactly what I'm feeling. 1 foot in, 1 foot in. Is this person, can this person give more? I mean, it's disappointing because you probably have a good time when you're with this person, but this feeling of 1 foot in all the time, 1 foot out, and then when they're in, it's great and things are looking good and you have all this hope that things are going to get better, or things will pick up speed, or they'll start putting more time into this. But if somebody just wants a part-time, I feel like I want to just say I don't even know if I've ever felt this way before, but it feels like part-time love, like it's a part-time job. All right. I'm struggling with that. It's like 1 foot in, 1 foot out. And where do we stand? Where do we stand? Let's see what the cards are saying. If you think this person's going to change, they're probably not. I'm going to say it that way. But let's see what the cards are saying, because the person who wants to be in a relationship, they put a lot of time into you. If they see you, they want to see you again. They want to hear your voice. They don't go 2 weeks without hearing your voice. They don't go 2 days. They won't go a day without hearing your voice if they want to be with you. So you can't say, yeah, but when we're together, we have a great time. Is it for them? It's kind of like checks the box of I have a significant other twice a month or once a week. And that kind of checks the box of relationship in my life. I'm going to say it's not enough. I feel like it's not enough. Page of Pentacles, King of Swords, Knight of Swords. Yeah, the Eight of Cups is interesting always, because a lot of people read it as it's a depressing card, like somebody turned their back on you. And you feel disappointed. And the meaning behind the card isn't negative. It's that you fulfilled those cups that you were leaving behind, that emotionally you've gotten everything out of that connection or that relationship, and you need more. And you're moving towards the 9 of Cups and the 10 of Cups, which is more contentment and more fulfillment and ultimate happiness. So, is it okay to say to yourself, this isn't enough? I would say yes. You know, you could be able to get to a point, let's just say this is you, this King of Swords, Knight of Swords, that you decide I'm moving on. You decide I'm hitting the road, that I like being with you. I think you're great. I think that we're great together. But part-time love isn't enough. It is how it's coming into me. Unless this person is going to start to put in more effort and start to show up more and start to give more and put more energy and time into this, I feel like you're just patiently waiting for them to change their whole attitude towards what it is that they want. And I don't necessarily think that that's what they're going to do. I have a 10 of Wands. They could be really busy. Is that an excuse? I have a 9 of Wands. I have a Queen of Swords. I feel like you've been very, very understanding. I feel like you get it. You can put yourself in their shoes. But at the same time, there's probably a great attraction here, and you don't want to be with anybody else. You want to be with this person, even if it's limited. But I just feel like they're not going to be able to give you ultimately what it is that you want. So, you know, I don't like these readings, but because Spirit is kind of saying, you know, are you wasting your time? And you're the only one who can decide that. You know, if you want to wait it out, you can wait it out. But the inconsistency or I only see you every once in a while, or there's 2 or 3 or 5 days that go by before I hear from this person, or I don't hear from this person. That person is not looking for a relationship. That person's trying to check a box that says, I have somebody in my life, part-time love. You know, is that enough? If that's all you want, then that's all you want. But I doubt that that's what you want. I'm filled with fear and doubt. I'm afraid to commit, that they're not going to give you more. Okay. They're not going to go down that path of commitment. They could have told you that right away, or their actions are telling you that. I feel stuck. I'm stuck with my work, my responsibilities, my finances right now. I can't give more. So you could be very understanding. It's more about time for me. I feel like Spirit's trying to share with you, like, time is all we have. And there are times that we want to invest in somebody, and there's times where we are definitely wasting our time. I'm feeling so tired and feeling so lonely. If you are in a relationship with somebody and you are not dating somebody else or being with somebody else because this is the person that you really want, but on a daily basis, on a weekend basis, on the holidays, you feel alone, you're not in a relationship. So this is something you need to look at. Like, why am I alone in a relationship? Okay. So you deserve so much more, Spirit just said. And they could have something else for you. But when they know that you want this, they allow free will. They won't bring somebody new into your life because they want you to go through this decision on your own, because we have free will. I know what you want, manipulation. I don't feel like you're being manipulated. I feel like this person knows exactly what they're doing. Okay. They know exactly what they want. Okay, but it might not be what you want. So it's working for them, but it might not feel like it's working for you. And that's probably what they're asking you to ask yourself. These readings are for you. These readings aren't to get into the head of your other person all the time. These readings are to help guide you and to give you things to think about. I'm about to break. I feel weak. Is this person there for you? Does this person keep you strong? Is this person your lifeline? Okay, that's another thing you can ask yourself. I don't know how to fix the pain in my heart. I feel broken. Is this person not ready to give more because they're still healing? They still feel betrayed. They feel still attached to somebody else, and you're kind of hoping they move on from that. Intuitively, they want you to trust. Trust yourself. Trust your inner knowing. If you are saying to yourself, I love being with this person, but intuitively you're saying this person isn't ever going to give me what I want, then you're probably right. I'm going to go with that you deserve more. Okay. And sometimes we have to just kind of look at where we're putting our time and our energy, and who's giving us their energy. Don't waste your time. Life is short, and that's all we have sometimes, especially if Spirit has somebody else for you. Spirit, give me some time as far as, will this thing move forward? Will this thing change? Or are we going to just naturally kind of drift apart? I have in the winter. You may wait it out for another 6 months. I have next new moon within a year. If you've given this person a year and nothing has changed, and you're still only seeing this person once a week or twice a month or even less, it's a part-time relationship. And that's all they want. They want to be able to check, they get a big list of their life. Here's the box that says relationship. I have somebody in my life, and this works for me when I'm available, and it is what it is. But it's not enough for you, is how it's coming into me. Sooner than expected. I'm going to say that you change. That with the sooner than expected, that it's a little bit of a time's up energy, that in or out. Okay. So maybe you become strong-willed, or you stand up for yourself, or you say, I don't want to do this anymore. If you want to put more effort into this, you want to put more time into this. Otherwise, I'm going to move on to somebody who does want to be with me. So little bit of not my favorite reading, but I'm just going to say an honest reading. Sometimes we have to hear it. We have to be reminded that you need to come first, and that you deserve to not feel lonely when you are in a connection with somebody. So I'm going to put this out into the universe. They're either in or out. Let them decide, and you will decide based on their actions, because you're not going to wait around for anybody, not my Capricorns. I'm going to put this out to the universe. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. It's a little bit of a tough love energy. Please hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for all of you for joining me. If you would like to leave a comment, claim it, own it. If you don't want to wait for somebody, let me know in the comments. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, please visit my website at KathyMamolenPsychicMedium.com, and I'll put some information in the description below. Capricorns, hang in there, okay? You deserve better than part-time love. We'll see you soon.